So now, when I say that NLP is drawn from cybernetic principle, it's a very interesting thing that how our minds are naturally minds. When I say minds, our human minds are actually designed in a cybernetic principle aspect. To state a very simple example, so it's like, let's say there's this air conditioner here. So how would you operate the air conditioner? So you would naturally take your remote control and then you set it to a certain temperature that you would like. Now you can't say, or you can't give a command that, okay, I just want to want my AC to be operating right now. You will have to set a certain specific number to it. So let's say in this case right now we want 23 or a temperature of 22, for example. Now what happens in the AC, because AC is a cybernetic principle applied system. So what happens in the air conditioner actually is that the signal is gone. So which means the air conditioner now, the system I'll call it, the system now has a very clear goal. And now with this clear goal, now it would have an interaction with the other components of the system, wherein the system here in this case will check for the outside temperature. All right. And now with the interaction with the outside temperature, it will have its own workings of whether or not the compressor should be on, and if it is on, for how much time should it be on. So let's say the maintained temperature within this room right now is as per our desired number. That's 23, for example. So everything is good. Now let's say it's extremely hot outside. Okay, and the outside temperature shoots up to, let's say, 40s, right? And now the air conditioner must go through a certain amount of flexibility to bring in the 23 temperature within the room here. Well, so now what it's doing, it is sensing, it is taking feedback from the environment and applying flexibility route, a flexible approach into making this particular goal an accomplishable goal. All right. Interestingly, we human beings now, let's say we are the system, like an air conditioner. You have a goal in life. We have a goal in life. Let's say I want to earn, let's say, 50 crore rupees. So I must have resources within me. I must have resources within me in order to accomplish the goal. And taking the air condition example, now my outside goal is 50 crores. And what I can do to bring my goal into existence is something that I need to do. Question, am I having the flexibility as much as it is required for 50 crore goal? If not, then I will not get my goal. So let's say it's a hypothetical imagination where if the outside temperature shoots up to 60, for example, of course it's never possible and I hope it never happens. So the air conditioner will break down. So here the system is breaking down because even the idea of the flexibility variable, we call it here, it needs to be within the limitations of the system. So now my point is, when we are setting goals in life, we have to ensure the goals we are setting, we are having the resources available within us in order to make that goal an accomplishable goal. Now, if you don't apply the cybernetic rule here or the cybernetic principle here, then we might randomly choose goals and randomly choose goals with no sensory feedback from the environment. Right? So there's no sensory feedback. Let's say if I want to lose weight and I want to go and exercise in the gym, but I'm eating a lot more than I'm exercising. So I can't say gym is not working. So there's a sense of feedback that I'm not really taking from my environment, from my habits, from my strategies, etc. So this is where this becomes a very interesting science. Of course, we learn much more into depth and in detail in the workshop, but this is why cybernetic principle is so important in neuro-linguistic programming and of course for every human being to accomplish their goals.